Yes, sir. What's poppin', people? We're back for episode
12.
This is the You Heard That New podcast. My name is LowKey. To my right is my partner in crime, Josh.
How you guys doing?
How you doing, man?
Kids, life.
Good.
Getting back from the spring break, swing.
Weather's nice.
Weather's okay.
You was on vacation?
Yeah.
How was that?
Expensive.
Yeah.
Orlando is expensive. Mm-hmm. Disney is a money grab. And sorry, I know you're you are a cast member. As a former Disney cast member, myself, Disney's expensive. So is Universal, and I was in God's waiting room, as I call it, Central Florida.
Okay. We're just gonna skate over that because there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. We don't need that energy over here. But on to some positive energy. We got somebody in the building. I feel cheapened by trying to run down your resume. What I will do is just introduce you, friend of the family, friend of the show, friend of the program, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Tinsley.
Fellas.
Blog era vet.
Listen.
I can't wait to talk about that with y'all, man.
Okay.
It's an honor and privilege to be here with y'all and talk. I respect y'all's acumen on so many things so much. And I was telling Lo right before we started recording, I've known Lo for damn near 20 years at this point. But this is my first time meeting you.
Yes. It might be about 2 decades.
Yeah.
This is our first time face-to-face, physical pause. But that's what the blog era breeds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people from Chicago, LA, Seattle, even across seas that I've never met that I can call friends and fam.
Absolutely.
So you're just another one on that belt that friends and fam that I first now actually sitting meeting you on the You Heard That New pod.
It's so crazy. When I first got really into the online writing game, and obviously I knew about the New Music Cartel. That's where I got all my music from.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, I can't do what they do because for one, whenever I would go to youheardthatnew.com, Lo would always be like, yo, new, I don't know, Lil Wayne freestyle, 07, 08.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, it's cool. Let me hear the audio. This man will always put CDQ. I'm like, is he in the studio with these people?
No, but that's the pristine thing about it. It's you'd have the radio rip.
Yep.
You'd have the mixtape rip.
Yep.
And then you would have the issued radio version or the issue album version. So you'd have to be very distinctive. CDQ, mixtape rip, DJ Clue drops, or whatever the case is.
Or you would have to reload the page, and it'll change from radio rip to CDQ.
Yes. So when we see it in real time,
right? The real time. So when we would debut a record, it'd be radio rip or Funkmaster Flex, whatever. Yep. Maybe about 10 to 15 minutes later, CDQ, main rip. But those are the good old days. But yes, that's how.
Those are the good old days, man. I'm like, oh man, the CDQ was the top shelf liquor.
Yeah,
yes. If you ain't
it was a Sky. It was a Sky. It was a Sky vodka.
CDQ was the Michelin star. That was the CDQ.
The radio rip was what, 99 apples, 99 bananas.
The radio rip was E&J.
Yeah, E&J was look.
Yeah, but it was still good.
It was still good. I was like, oh, this is nice. But
it did what it was supposed to do for the time.
Exactly. Until Lo got the CDQ and was like, all right, guys,
it was me.
It
was me, not right. We talk about this every episode. Me, not right. Info. Tudo Boys, OK Player, Ill Roots,
Smoking Section,
Fake
Sure.
Fake Sure, Mr. Exclusive Zones, Sermons Domain, the Jazz One. The list goes on and on.
It was so great because everyone, we created our own, basically Marvel universe, right? Everyone served a different purpose.
Exactly.
And so, the thing was, when I really first started writing online, I was like, yo, I'm not going to be able to get these exclusives, but one thing I can do is get that from youheardthatnew.com or Miss Info or Not Right or Two Dope Boys, and let me try to add a journalistic spin on it because we all grew up in the era of Vibe and The Source and XXL, ESPN, the magazine. I was like, yo, that's what I want my role in this universe to be. And so a new mixtape will drop and I get it from your site. I do my write-up. And at the very end, I was like, to download the tape, go to youheardthatnew.com. Because it was always about bringing the community back.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it, man. And
I love how you said that because when Not Right and Tudo Boys and OK Player, when like they were bubbling and like just they had their thing, I'm like, I can't reach that. I can't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't do what Not Right does. Like that is the front door of hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? SK was the front for me, like online, he was the front door of hip hop when it comes to this online shit. So I'm like, all right, he's got that crowd, I can't snatch it.
Right.
What I can do is, because I know a lot of DJs and I'm in this label stratosphere, I can get these records before him from the mainstream, you know, aura, the era over there, and then they'll follow that. Which would, you know, Info followed that, and, you know, shout out to Mikey Fresh.
Shout to Mikey Fresh.
Shout out to Illionaire who held me down. Shout out to Mel who held me down. Nation, definitely Nation.
Yes.
But yeah, we all had our thing. We all had, like, I was the kid that had the new music.
Yeah.
Right. That was my shtick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't write about shit like SK could write about, or how Shake and Met could write about, or I couldn't get the interviews like, you know, Info could get the interviews, but I knew I was going to have a record. Yeah. I knew I was going to have a record.
So let me ask you a question. So like when you were at Howard, was that your role on campus?
Oh yeah.
You always had the new music.
Yeah. So when I was at Howard.
Quick! You see how this?
That's and I like and his ass went to Hampton. But
you know. Hey, look,
listen, which is again, I asked this when people from Hampton and Howard, which one is the real HU?
Well, you know, I'm gonna say Hampton, but like here's the thing, I don't take it as seriously as some other people do. I've seen literally people from Howard and Hampton
it gets.
I'm like, bro, don't we all have student loans?
But here's the beautiful thing.
Navient, you can get that money out of my cold dead hands.
Here's the thing: both institutions, universities, establishments have bred and born, you know, immaculate people in every field that we're involved in. You know what I'm saying? From from media to pharmaceutical to medical to politics to education, so finance, everything. We've all, you know, had our divvy of success. So the only thing we have better is the homecoming.
Yeah, well,
outside of that, like it's a toss up.
I mean, Howard's homecoming is kind of like that international thing, you know. Everybody, like Biggie name dropped it in songs. Like you don't get,
come on, man.
That's like a type of cultural currency that you really can't mimic that. You know what I mean? Like, but sure, I wrote a book on Big, but he ain't name drop Hampton. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of motherfuckers did go to Hampton.
For sure.
But you know, I always like to do the Hampton Howard thing. But Hampton is still, you know, prestige.
Hey, look, I always had a great time every time I came up here. Well, up to DC to go to Howard. It was always love.
Howard was a fun time.
Always a fun time.
And I always say Howard Hampton in football just needs to be an Audi field every year.
Yes,
like it just keep it there. Yeah, you know, it'll be a neutral site game. Yeah. So, but anyways,
so back to all right. What was the question?
Howard University.
Oh yeah. So when I'm in there's so much shit. So when I'm in the dorms, because I first went to Morgan.
Yeah.
For radio. I went to Morgan for radio, and they didn't have like a good student radio station. My initial choice was Howard, but my grades weren't, you know, good enough. So I knocked down 2 years at Morgan, got my shit up, transferred, and then went to the radio station WHBCU, WHBC, right, 8:30 a.m. So I caught my radio show live and direct, right. But I was so savvy on the internet already. I knew how to get albums. I knew how to get mixtapes. I was making ringtones for niggas. Like I was like the one-stop shop. Like my dorm room. So you
were the next to ringtones?
Yes, I was the next, and I was making beats. Right. So like my dorm room was like in the middle of the hall. So once you come off the elevator, my door's open. Loud music, making beats. I'm getting in trouble by the RAs. Turn that shit down. Close your door. This, that, and the third. So now my fault. Now I got flyers on my door.
Yeah,
I got albums 2 weeks early. I got mixtapes 2 weeks early. People are sending me shit. I'm making mixtapes for people. So yeah, like the music thing, it started there. Yeah, like and then that's how the website started after I graduated because I thought I was going to be on radio at Hot 97 or somewhere, and I got my, you know, I got humbled. Yeah, and I had to create the site, and that's how everything pretty much started.
Man, it's so crazy because I had a similar experience in Hampton. Like, you know, I would always make mixtapes for my friends. You know what I mean? Lord knows, I went through so many computers in college, dog.
Nigga,
like
so many laptops, so many hard drives.
I went to St. John's and they gave us laptops every other month. I'd be like, "Yo, here's your IBM ThinkPad. Can you guys fix it? There's a Trojan horse in there."
Like, what are you doing on that computer?
Yeah, what are you doing? It's like, and they're like, why do you have Napster? Why do you have
Crosswire,
Audio Galaxy, like
Bear
shit, bro.
Like, oh my god,
I was like, and so when I started making beats, that's when it got worse because like I'm sampling shit, I'm saving WAV files, so I have a folder for that. I got a folder. Like WAV files is so fucking huge.
Oh my god, yeah, that takes up your whole memory.
Yeah, so my shit is crashing like every other month. I'm calling my pops like, yo, can we go to Best Buy or wherever we was getting it? New hard drive, taking that shit out. New hard drive, taking that shit out. Like I just use my desktop just to sample.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like then I got the laptop to make the beats, make the mixtapes, download everything. So I had like a workshop because it got that crazy. And I was just doing so much. But unfortunately the beat shit just died out because it killed my computer. And I just
RIP to the computers that we lost. They were soldiers.
They helped my career.
Once I got to a MacBook, like I remember my first MacBook, the white one. I was like, oh, this doesn't get viruses. That shit moved, and then I just ran through all the space on it.
That's one of those. I always heard MacBooks didn't get viruses, but I was like, that's impossible. Every computer can get viruses.
They were the viruses that were out were created for PC.
Yeah, so that's why Dells and all that shit. Yeah.
So that's why you were able to skate away with a MacBook. Once I got a MacBook, I was like, oh yeah, I'm never going back to.
Bro, the first time I got a MacBook was when I started working with Apple. That's the first time I ever touched a Mac. Always had.
You've been working with Apple for like 10 years now, right?
Yeah, but how old am I?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm 43, and I've been working with computers like damn near all
my life.
I
didn't want to say all that.
I'm not 43, but nigga, I've been working with computers all my life.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
But this is the first time I ever touched a MacBook when I started working at Apple.
Yeah, I ain't believe it. I was like, yeah, you go on LimeWire and download Marvin Gaye featuring Eazy-E, What's Going On remix and see what happened to your computer.
I used to do that, and the MacBook would be like, you can't download this. Yeah. There's something wrong with this. Don't download this one.
You're like, what?
You're like, oh.
We were like, yeah, all right, niggas ain't want me to download.
So you're telling me.
Fuck it, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. Let's take a risk.
So you're telling me the song that says Funk Flex version of Linkin Park is it has a virus on it?
That adrenaline when you thought you saw like you had to jump on niggas and that adrenaline like download, and it took like maybe 30 minutes and your computer just went black and you're just like
or hating yourself like
hell yeah, you like,
or no, not even that your computer goes black. Your computer starts playing it and then it glitches out. And then you start playing. You open it up again, you play it again, and it glitches out at the same spot.
My biggest fear during that era was restarting my computer.
Oh no,
that was my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear.
Is that I think that's the reason why I have like if people look at like I'll take my MacBook to Apple and they're like, yo, when was the last time you turned off your MacBook?
Why would I do that?
Exactly. I'm like,
why?
Why?
What's to do?
They're like, you haven't turned your MacBook off in 3 months, and I'm like,
bro, I don't care how. The only thing I would do, like, I'll stay away from it for like a couple of days. I'm not turning it off.
Yeah. I'm just close it. I'm gonna close it.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it, but I'm not turning that shit off. Not at all.
Because you know what? When I log back in, I need to be on the same stuff I was doing.
All my tabs gotta be open. Like I used to use Reason for making beats, so like I didn't want to like save nothing. I wanted to be in that exact moment or that spot, or like whatever mixtape I was downloading or whatever site that I had found. I didn't want to lose none of that shit, bro.
Yeah, it was the equivalent of playing the game before school and you don't cut the TV off. You gotta. I'm gonna pause it right here because I need to be in the same stage.
I need to be in the same zone, the same stage that I was at.
The worst feeling ever when you get home and your Sega Genesis is overheated and it burnt out, and you're on stage 15 of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and you're like, yo, I'm just about to beat this. I'm right there.
Shit, or Contra.
Or Contra. That happened to me.
Yeah. That happened to me. I was playing with like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on like
which Nintendo. One? Turtles in Time?
Yeah, it was the
Yep.
I was like, nah, I look, this got to stay on. When I came back, dog, that joint was smoking.
Yo, you ever like, beat? And this is a weird ass question. You ever beat an arcade game standing up?
Stand up arcade? Yes, I have.
Like just like in one sitting.
Fighting
That's a
games,
really good question, and the answer is no. I've never done that.
You've never like just sat at an arcade and just like beat.
I wanted to, but I just never beat the game.
My closest was, and the reason why I'm asking because you said Ninja Turtles. That was my closest. My closest
in the arcade.
I've done that. I've done that with two. I've done that with X-Men, the X-Men arcade game, and then I've done that with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Then Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, whenever I saw dudes like beating the game in an arcade, I was like, oh. you serious about this gaming life.
Bro, like now that I think about it, I'm like, bro, like your dedication is serious.
Yeah.
I used to
I admire that shit now. Thinking back on it, I'm like,
I used to dead ass be able to go to the arcade, go with a quarter. When Marvel vs. Capcom was out, I used to put a quarter. When people were playing, put your quarter down on the machine. Say I got next.
Oh, that was bad.
Say I got next.
That's putting your foot
and
down.
I used to sit there and I used to just run through people. And I used to pause. I apologize.
That's one. I'm just.
And then you remember when? So randomly, we talking about video games. You remember when Blockbuster used to do the video game tournaments?
Oh
no, I don't remember those.
Yeah,
they used to do those in VA too. I remember those.
They used to do national tournaments where Blockbuster. You could go into Blockbuster. You could pick which system you wanted to play on, the Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo.
Okay.
They had Street Fighter. They had NBA Jam, and they had one more game. And you can play. And if you did well in your region, you go to like another Blockbuster.
So wait, Blockbuster had AAU?
It was basically AAU. Straight up.
And it was like I think
they never had that shit.
I think the prize was like $10,000.
Wait, what year was this?
This was like 93 to like 95.
Damn, 2 year.
I remember.
I was playing. I was
never that good, so I never got into.
When I was
video game heavy.
No, when I was that young, I was never that good. So like you would do Street Fighter, and then there was the one kid that would get Chun-Li, and he would just spam the kick until
until you could beat it. Like
I
can't get mad at homie.
No, you can't. But when I was like 7, I'm like, I'm playing Chun-Li.
Y'all ever seen somebody beat a video game like Final Fantasy? Y'all remember them joints back in the day? I could never get into those.
Final Fantasy 8.
I don't have patience for that shit.
No, it was
Final Fantasy 8. Well, no,
okay, hold on. Like don't say that because read books.
As somebody that's a writer,
somebody's important. But look, I play video games not to read books.
Hold on, just you write for a living.
Yes, I do.
You write books, my nigga.
For the record, writing and reading is very important. It is very, very important.
No, because the reason why I reacted like that is because I hated those kind of games.
Yeah, me too. Those
like
RPG games, right?
I hated those games.
I could play like Final Fantasy 8.
Metal Gear Solid.
That
was fire.
Resident Evil.
Oh.
What's the bald headed dude? I used to love that game.
Splinter Cell?
Nah, it was like a Hitman.
Yeah, Hitman.
Hitman 47 whatever. I love that. I used to love that game.
I used to Resident Evil, but Final Fantasy 8, like I play that. I have it on my Switch. I have it on my Switch.
I don't know how.
10
hours.
Always
impressive to me, but
it was after 8 where they became like 15+ hour games, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I just didn't have the patience for that.
I didn't understand it. I didn't care for it. It looked dumb as fuck. Like I understand like smart people or
it had a cult following.
You know what?
Yeah.
I think it's like one of the best franchises ever.
No, for sure.
I never got into it.
Like God of War, like the first 3 God of Wars.
Yeah,
I play those religiously.
Yeah,
those are just like it's straightforward games. At most, it'll take you like 3 to 5 hours to play. The new God of War, where it's a over the shoulder first person, where it's like
you have
to
PTO
do all these
for that.
things, and you got to take it's just
I think
20 hours to play a game. I'm
every
good.
episode we should always have like a nerd out.
Yeah,
because this is the most nerd out that I've in 12 episodes. I've never been this excited not to talk about music. I've never my childhood is just like running rampant in my brain.
I know we got to talk about music, but we got to talk about the greatest sleepover video game of all time,
GoldenEye.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I knew
exactly.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
Ain't no fucking tie.
It's a tie.
With what?
It's a GoldenEye and a Smash Brothers.
No.
Look, all right. So if you said Mario Kart, maybe.
Ooh, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. I'll give you that.
Yeah, Mario Kart 2. It's like those 3 are
GoldenEye. Now see, now tournament.
Wait,
I'll do a GoldenEye tournament.
I'll
do a GoldenEye tournament.
I'm gonna do double RCP 90.
I'm clearing the whole room. Watch this. Guys in the back, what game did I say? Didn't I say GoldenEye? I definitely they have an N64 in the next room.
In the green room?
Yeah, in the green room. And I was like, yo, if you guys had GoldenEye.
Yo, what time we finish? Line this bitch up. Nigga. Like, bring the cameras over there. We'll have the conversation over there while we play GoldenEye. Fuck that. I'll do that shit.
Who'd you use as GoldenEye?
Fuck. Who did I use?
I'll tell you who I used.
Who you used?
Because like I was never the greatest GoldenEye player. I always loved playing. Oddjob. Because he could take the hat off and like the hat was
Oddjob, yes.
Oddjob was my guy.
Oddjob. Have you ever had like PTSD with video games? Because like I'm having that shit right now.
Oh yeah.
No, because like I used to get beat all the time during the sleepover.
Oh yeah, no, like
and I would go home early.
And I'm like, man, this shit's
you're one of those.
Yeah, I'm one of those. I would have my mother. I'm like, yo.
I never went home early, but it was just like, you know what? Y'all got it.
Yo, during the sleepover, I was a bitch ass nigga.
No, okay, well,
y'all beat me, I'm out.
So there would be games where I knew I was going to lose. I had fun playing GoldenEye. That was fun. But the games that I was great at the wrestling games. Like WWF No Mercy. I was like, boy, I'm going to get Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm clearing this whole room out.
WrestleMania 2000.
I could play the wrestling game.
I was nice with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
See, now, the first one, I was a dog.
That's a great sleepover classic.
That's another great.
That's on the Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
That's on the Mount Rushmore. Like now, Mario Kart, I relate that to like that's the appetizer of the sleepover. You play that when you first get there, when the pizzas get there, the drinks get there. It's like 11 o'clock. It's like, all right, niggas would play like GoldenEye from like 10.
So all right, so what would you? All right, so here's a great comparison. I know you're gonna like this. What would you consider spades, GoldenEye or Mario Kart?
Ooh,
because
GoldenEye was spades to me.
Because nigga in college, in the community room, niggas was getting to it.
Yeah, no,
like I'm talking about physically. Over GoldenEye, like physically, like if niggas lost or if or niggas they thought they were cheating. Physically, we talking about turning the tables over, pulling the remotes out. Like
for me, I'm 3 years younger than you. By the time I got into college, it was in terms of video game, it was 2K. It was 2K, and then it was Madden. Madden will be the game I would compare to GoldenEye in terms of
like age brackets.
In terms of overnight, they're like
Madden's up there.
Madden tournaments, and then if you got skunked in the first, and you have to give up the sticks if you got skunked in the first half.
NBA Jam.
Give me Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. I'm gonna figure the rest of this out.
Patrick Ewing and John Starks.
Oh yes,
you already know.
Yeah, of course.
Who my fucking
or
that Gary Payton that combo was sick.
Or sneaky that Dallas Mavericks Jason Kidd and what's his name
Jamal Mashburn
the JJJ team
Jim Jackson playing Live 95
or playing Live 95
Live 95 that was a great video.
To be honest,
95 was good.
You want to know what the better live was? 97 to me was the greatest. Was the greatest live of all time.
It would always piss me off playing with the Bulls and you get player 99. Like, come on, dog. We know who you are,
bro. Like, wasn't it at one point like player 24? He was like 6'8" from whatever bullshit college he was bald headed. I'm like, dog, we know who you are.
It ended up being player 99. I think it was 2002 where he finally signed off on his use. I'm waiting for the day Charles Barkley finally agrees to become a player in the game. Because he's never been in any of them.
Barkley's never been a player.
Barkley went on
in the lives?
No,
NBA Live. He was never.
No, he was never. He got himself taken off. If he was, it was the earlier ones.
It had to be early
because he's never been a player since.
Wow.
Because
I knew Jordan, but
we all knew Jordan.
The reason why Barkley didn't is because Barkley wants the video games to compensate the older players, and they don't.
How do you do that?
Because you're using the player's likeness. So you're using
like
Bob
NCAA?
Cousy. Yeah. So he's like, if you guys don't compensate them, you guys can't use me. And each player, somebody used to work for a video game company, each player has the right to refuse, right of refusal.
Wow.
I never knew about Barkley.
I never knew about Barkley.
I never knew that.
Take a look at if you have any recent games now, go play old Suns team.
And
you will not see Charles Barkley.
That's interesting.
Wow,
that's a nugget.
You literally learn something new every day. I did not know that.
It was only Jordan.
I am today years old.
Yeah, no, seriously, it was literally only Jordan that I always thought that was never
Barkley too. Barkley has been staunch on his compensate people.
But I like that stance though.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was
a great stance.
The second Larry O'Bannon.
Yeah, that's a great.
I did not realize that.
That's a great stance. All right. Enough of the nerd shit. Let's get because we're gonna be here all day.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So where do we want to start? Because I got the group text earlier, and he was like, "Justin got some shit he want to talk about." And
let's. All right.
I don't know where that was going, but what y'all talked about, I said, "Oh, okay, we doing this." All right. Let's
go. Disclaimer.
Yeah.
We are not in the streets. We are not from. I'm a sidewalk player.
I also don't have a law degree, so everything is
same here.
We just. putting shit on the table and seeing what it is.
Guys reacting.
That's it.
I do not have a law degree, but I have run a legal department, so I'm not going to speak as if I am such. Anyway, yes. So Justin, lead us off.
Yeah, I mean, this is
So
we can start here.
I woke up this morning and one of my group chats was going crazy over Gucci's new drop, which
Crash
was
Dummy.
Crash Dummy. Excuse me,
Crash
Crash
Dummy.
Dummy, which is of course his perspective on the whole Pooh Shiesty situation.
His perspective, or just a reenactment of the video evidence.
Whatever it is, this is us reacting, not labeling.
My first reaction was based off music-wise. I'm listening to diss records, and of course, we've been having a discourse about diss records for quite a while.
3 years.
Yeah,
3
definitely.
years,
Non-stop for like the last 3 years.
Yeah.
That was a solid diss record. To me, I thought so. I was like, but then I went back and listened to it. I'm like, ooh, this is very descriptive. And in a sense of like, we've also been having this conversation around like rap music in courtrooms. Like, should you be able to use it in terms of a court of law, seeking prosecution
Evidence
or defense?
Yeah,
exactly. So when I listened to that, I'm like, ooh, I don't know where Texas stands on this because obviously, you know, the alleged robbery happened in Texas.
Yep.
I don't know where they stand on this, but I'm like, is this going to be played in the court of law? Because again, it's very descriptive. It's very descriptive. Him saying that, like,
it's very detailed.
Yeah, it's very detailed. Him saying that, like, I signed the paperwork, but it was under duress. And like, hey, your partner was doing this. You filmed it, X, Y, and Z. Like, so people were in this whole debate about like, oh, is Gucci going to quote unquote snitch? For one, I don't even like using that word because like I don't come from that environment.
Right.
So like I don't want to sit here and act like I know the rules of engagement.
Like the guidelines.
It's not that.
Right.
It's not that. But what I do know about Gucci is that like if you know Gucci's history, I remember seeing a clip one time online. This was big Gucci. Like 08, 09
Teletubby.
Yeah, Teletubby. You know, people say
that was I'm sorry.
Sorry, Gucci.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Look, I don't want no smoke.
I don't want no
smoke.
I mean, was he not? I mean, like, bro was like, it was right after Thanksgiving dinner with his stomach. Like,
my fault. That's the Gucci you don't want no smoke with.
Mr. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's the Gucci you don't want any smoke with. But he was saying at the time, he was like, yeah, I used to want to be a part of like BMF, but Big Meech was like, nah, you rob people too much. If Big Meech has to be the voice of reason in terms of a mission, who are we talking about here? So he understands the rules of engagement, and there was a conversation about whether he was going to give a statement to authorities or if he was going to testify. This is his answer to everything. I don't know what's going to happen.
But I mean, also, and I want you to continue that.
Go ahead.
Also, you got to understand that he does have an off-duty or retired cop on his payroll.
Yeah.
There's a few of them.
I guess there is, but that's also another key component to all this. I was leaning on that before this came out.
Yeah.
So now with this, I'm like, again, to your point, I'm a civilian. I'm not in that street life. I don't know how these things work. I don't know, what led to this or who, whatever. But as soon as I heard that record, I tweeted, I said, hey, take that shit down in capital letters. I'm like, my nigga, are you serious? And then, like, I'm reading through the comments this morning. Somebody was like, yo, that has to be AI. Then I'm like,
that's so sad that we're in this spot now. I was like, wait, I didn't even consider that.
I didn't consider it either.
When I first heard it, I didn't think. But now
I got to go back and listen.
Right. So now I'm like, yo, is he that dumb? Is someone that clever? But then how does it get on? So how does it get on DSPs?
My question is how is that? And then under his name,
yeah, exactly.
How does it get there?
Question. So but then how is? But so my question is, him doing that, how is that dumb?
Him detailing the crime? Well, is it dumb?
I was about to say he wasn't the one that committed the crime.
It's not dumb, but it's. You know why it's not dumb? It's not dumb because they're operating under a business, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a business. Like, this is you're under my label. We're talking about contracts. You're doing all that stuff. So it's not a street indictment. It's not a street tale, or it's not something street y'all were involved in. So it's not dumb. In regards to the credibility and all that other shit, that's where it gets murky. That's where the lines are kind of blurred because he kind of did the same shit with Jeezy.
Yeah.
right? So this is not the first time
he said some crazy stuff.
He said some crazy
record.
shit about the happenings of some shit that.
See, but the difference between this and what happened with Jeezy was that in Georgia there's a stand your ground law. So, and he honestly wasn't the perpetrator in that situation. They came to rob him.
He wasn't. So he's 0 for 2 and being like the instigator.
Well, I mean, he came out on top in that situation.
No, I'm just saying like them like the offense against him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So I would say
he's responding to aggression.
He's responding to aggression. This time they got the drop on him,
right?
Allegedly, and we're gonna say allegedly for everything.
Yep.
And
no, literally.
Yeah, because nothing has been
proven.
Proven at all.
They've been charged,
but
right?
Yes,
the father.
Yeah, they've been charged.
Everybody's been charged.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
That's why they haven't been able to get out. They're on remand.
Yeah. Pooh Shiesty, he got denied bond.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them got denied bond.
I thought the father was out.
Oh, the father. Oh, maybe. My problem with it is that, all right, we get into the conversation about using lyrics in court.
Okay.
What is this? Let's say that this and everything that's happening with the boy is precedent to using lyrics in court. What's the statute of limitations?
Like in terms of using
crime. Going back and looking at crime. And I mean, because sort of what happened with
that's a good question.
Sort of what happened with Bobby.
That's a good question.
Sort of what happened with Bobby.
And watching what's happening with Dirk.
And everything that's happening with Dirk. It's just like, what's the statute of limitations?
That's a real good question.
Are we going by the statute? So let's say rapper Fuckity Fuck raps about murdering somebody and they detail a rap from like 20 years ago and it's a cold case.
So your question is, when does the clock start? When the actual crime was committed? Or he's
saying when does the clock end?
Okay,
because it's just like the clock. Well, for murder, there's no statute of limitations there, but for other crimes, but it's just like, okay, this person admitted it back then, so. Can we go?
Yeah,
back?
How far back can we go to use that against?
And then at that point, it then breeds the question: is this art or is it reality? Are we taking these lyrics as realistic and as reality, or is this just art? Because it's just like, all right,
that gets murky.
It's just like 92 bricks. I love Jay.
Yeah,
and Jay swears that he had 92 bricks.
That gets.
It
gets murky.
It
gets murky, bro. I don't have that answer. Yeah, no one does.
So, I mean, I'm sure people will have an answer to this, but for me,
or an opinion.
Or an opinion. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's legal answer to it, and I'm sure there's a lawyer who's
but like you said, based on state by state.
Yeah, state by state. I'm sure, but this is federal. This case itself is federal. I'm sure a lawyer will hit me up or one of my old lawyers I work for will be like,
and break it down in detail.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. But
because lawyers can break it down, logistically. We're looking at it from like an artistic point of view, the musical side of it, the history of WAP and Pooh Shiesty and like what allegedly happened between them two. So it's like we're looking at it from different points of view. I would love to hear an actual lawyer's take or a prosecutor's take because they're gonna give us the perspective that we don't have
legally.
Like all three of us are figuratively holding up I don't have a law degree sign.
Yeah, no, I will.
Again, we're watching this in real time.
Yeah,
we're watching it from to his point, an artistic standpoint. We're watching it. We're trying to watch it from the street level.
Yep.
While not, knowing anything how that shit works.
Disclaimer.
But just looking at how the street guys and how they handle shit like that. So we're trying to figure out how that's gonna look on both sides.
Yeah.
The ramifications of how that contract works. Does who benefits it more?
Yeah.
Does Pooh Shiesty benefited more, or does Gucci benefited more, or it's so many lenses to look through this one simple situation.
It's going to be a fascinating legal case to follow.
It's going to be a quick legal case.
Yeah,
it's going to be one. It's
yeah. I mean, logically it's
going to be. We all
logically it's going to be quick as fuck.
Even without the rap, there's just so much evidence.
Right.
They tracked you with your ankle monitor.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking dummy.
Right.
You literally went there and they can track you.
Yeah.
And they can listen to you, depending on the ankle monitor. They can listen. They can hear you. They can call you.
And they recorded this, right?
And they can
like on their phones, right?
And even if they didn't record it, his mans and them had his jewelry on social media, flossing it.
Right.
See, this is why we need the Boondocks back.
Yes.
They would answer a lot of things for us.
The episode would have been out already.
The Boondocks has, there's at least 5 to 10 seasons of the Boondocks.
Oh my God.
That we've
seen already.
This time that we're living in right now, oh man, Aaron Magruder, wherever you are, brother, like, look,
he don't want to do it.
That nigga somewhere laughing to him. Like, I told y'all about this shit.
I told you it was gonna happen, but yeah.
I watched that Martin Luther King episode every once in a while. It's just like,
the R. Kelly one, boy.
No, Usher one.
Oh, which turned out to be an actual real story.
Yep.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah, from one of the writers. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah. No, I was at dinner. It was fucking Usher, and I was just like, oh, that's hilarious.
I can see it for real, nigga. Take your girl like T.I. or something, but Usher.
Yeah. Oh, shouts to Usher and Chris. They just announced that tour.
Yes, the Raymond and Brown tour, right? That's what it's called.
Raymond and Brown. Yeah.
When's that start?
I don't even know. They just announced it today, but
I would not be surprised if it's like end of summer or midsummer.
I think it's too fast for summer.
Yeah,
it's like, nigga, we're in April
or
right
top
now.
Of next year.
I would say like the end of. I'd say like fall.
If
it's if it's stadium, you want to do that shit now. If it's stadium,
because it's warm.
I mean, y'all asked the question, and you asked the question before we started filming, like, who opens?
Yeah, who's the opening? Like, unless they pull it like a Kendrick and SZA, where it's just like we just
because no one opened. Yeah, no one opened then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they just had niggas pop out.
Yeah,
I tell you what, like that tour is going to start a lot of different conversations because obviously Chris has had a lot of conversations around him. You know, Usher's statements about Diddy recently really got people riled up.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
Because
everybody forgot about this shit. As soon as that tour hit, that's fine.
No, but yeah, the catalog that both of those guys have, that's going to be one of the bigger R&B tours that I can remember in quite some time.
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be
tours. Yeah,
I think that's the biggest. This is gonna be the biggest one. The
Yeah,
biggest R&B tour ever.
Yeah, I mean,
ever. Yeah.
Do we consider Beyonce?
I was about to say Beyonce doesn't count.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, Beyonce is her own category.
She just covers everything. Like,
Yeah.
we not.
She's her own category.
And we love Beyonce, so don't
definitely
start that
no,
bullshit.
that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's a compliment. Don't start that bullshit.
It's definitely the biggest male R&B tour.
Yes.
Yeah. There we go. That's how probably.
That's, yes. Okay. Yeah. Biggest male R&B tour. Okay. But yeah, who does open?
I wonder how many cities they're going to do.
It's going to be a lot.
They can do, it's going to be domestic and international. So that you got to just. I would say at least 45.
Whew.
45 dates? Jesus
Christ. That's a lot of dates. I mean, but I agree with you.
Why would they not?
Yeah, they're not going to do like a 12-city tour.
No. We're going to the mat with this.
Yeah, no, they're going straight to the bank with this tour.
Then
that's the intention, at least.
30 minimum.
Yeah,
30 minimum. 45. I would say 45 max.
And then they're going to be doing multiple runs in each big city. So I expect New York to get 2 to 3 dates.
I expect Atlanta to get
3 or 4.
I expect LA to get 4.
Yep.
New York to get 3.
New York to get 3.
Chicago get like 2.
Chicago get like 2. Philly might get 2.
Miami's gonna get
Houston.
3.
Houston's gonna get 3.
Yep.
Houston's gonna get 3. Miami's gonna get like 2 or 3.
Dallas might get 3. Detroit. We said Detroit.
No, we didn't say Detroit.
Detroit might
think DC get 1 or 2.
Detroit get 3. I mean,
DC's
DC get 3.
2.
3?
Yeah.
DC get 3. That's Chocolate City. They gotta get more than 2. More than 2.
Like
a lot of work out there.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a nigga. You know, like nigga.
It's a lot of work out there.
Virginia's gonna get 4.
Yeah,
that's why I said DC. So I was
I think DC would get 2. Virginia get 4.
Okay.
Yeah, Virginia get 4.
Richmond?
Nah, Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, Virginia Beach for sure. That's where it'll go.
Yeah.
And it's who they bring out on this? Because they bring.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different people in different cities. It's gonna be like what Cardi's doing now with her tour, where she's bringing out people from different.
They're the resume of features just between the two of them.
Yeah.
Like it's just immaculate what they could do. They're good on their own.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like
every city, they're good on their own.
Yeah,
I can see like in Atlanta, them bringing
It's
out
just
Raw,
gonna
like New Flame.
Well, Atlanta's gonna be a homecoming.
Atlanta's gonna be between the two of them. Atlanta's gonna be
the show to go to.
Everybody.
Atlanta's gonna be the show to go to.
Yeah, that's gonna be the biggest.
Atlanta,
mark on the calendar for
that's
sure.
That's gonna be fucking insane. That's ridiculous though.
It's a big tour though, man, for sure.
Yeah,
I agree with you on 45. I can see like 30.
45, 30 minimum. You got to do 30.
Because the 45 includes the international leg too, right?
No,
that's just here.
So we might be talking about 50, 55 shows in six
in total. That's
whole.
And you're like domestic and international.
Oh, we're talking maybe 70.
60, 70.
60, 70. We're playing in that figure. Well, I'm talking 45 just domestically.
Because internationally, because Chris has done Africa, so they're gonna hit Africa probably.
They're gonna hit Mexico.
It's gonna be Mexico. There's gonna be Brazil.
London.
There's gonna be London, Paris.
They're probably gonna leave Dubai alone right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart.
They might hit Australia.
Yeah, I can see that.
They might hit Australia just for a nice little. They could do that for maybe a month, a month run.
You can go Melbourne down there. You got Sydney.
Come on, man, that's easy.
So that's gonna be nice. And if it's a stadium,
that's gonna be
it's
beautiful.
gonna be it's gonna be.
Chris did it by himself for how many tours? How many shows? He did 50.
He did like 50. He did 2.
The fact that he proved he can sell that out, he's not going back to an arena now.
He did that shit by himself. So they're definitely doing 45. Between the two of them. If he can do that shit by himself, what?
You throw Usher into the mix? Come on, dog.
Yeah.
Like,
get the fuck out of here.
And Usher already has his show down packed because of
the residency.
Because of the residency.
Yep. Did the Super Bowl. They're in tip top shape. Both of them are tip top shape. You can't say shit to them niggas.
At all.
But we got Justin Tinsley in the
we are.
We've been talking like this is like a regular podcast. We got a fucking guest.
I love it, man.
Okay, all right, cool. Like,
I love it. These are the best podcast experiences.
Fuck your resume. Fuck around the horn. Fuck the
fuck all I got a LinkedIn page. You can go see it.
Him and Meek Mill.
Hey, shout out to Meek getting that LinkedIn page.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot. Low.
I had that shit with Meek. I think 2 weeks ago.
Not an issue. You guys were just asking each other questions.
I know. I asked him. I said, "Why the fuck you?" I didn't say that. I said I was confused about why you had the link in the page. And we talked about it on Rap Life, and Ebro and Eddie were talking to me about like just him being more open to being curious about information, where it comes from, who the people are that are involved. I just was weirded out about how he goes about doing it. The end goal,
somebody give me $1 billion.
Like the end goal, the end goal I could care less about because that is good. You should want more information. You should want more avenues to make more money and to build more businesses. It's just how he goes about it. That's my own.
I tell people all the time.
That's my
own. I know exactly.
You get what I'm saying? Like I'm not mad at the inquisitive. I get it, bro. Like I love it. But it's just how you doing it. But like when Ebro and Eddie explained it to me, I'm like, all right, you know what? I can get it.
You watched Anchorman before, right?
Oh my God! Yes.
Don't do that.
No,
I know where he going.
I don't want to know, but now I gotta know.
Okay, good.
So you know where they're talking to Brick and they're like, he's a child. Sometimes I look at
because I'm trying not to.
This is me. This is
right.
Joshua.
I'm just saying.
So sometimes I have no problem. I thought the LinkedIn thing was smart because I believe everybody should, especially if you're in business, I think you should have a LinkedIn for your business. It's just the way that he was just talking about LinkedIn, like, yo, I got these rich people just coming over to me, just wanting to do mad deals with me. Like, you've been on LinkedIn, you know the random like DM that you get from the random HR bot that's like, hey, we have all these jobs for you. Come reach out if you want to talk to us for 15 minutes. It's like, I think Meek sees that in his DM and it's just like, yo, these billionaires, they want to do deals with me, unlike you fuck niggas here on Twitter.
Yo, you going to hell for this description, dog.
This is like, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to give this nigga grace. I already had my little, like, come on, man. Like,
hey, Meek.
Meek, y'all.
Welcome to LinkedIn, bro. It's a really good place to network. I mean that sincerely.
It is a great place to network.
I apologize. I didn't understand the game, brother. I apologize. I didn't understand the end result. I apologize. There's no more jokes. I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to be more confused about what the fuck you doing on social media. I'm going to mind my fucking business. Because there's some money. You get into some money. I didn't see some shit. You get into some money.
Get into the money.
Yeah, I'm just going. Yo, listen. I'm gonna make a LinkedIn.
Hey,
you already have a LinkedIn.
I'm gonna go back and reactivate it.
I'm gonna go reactivate it.
The day when you guys were going back and forth, I sent it to you because I was like, look, you should just post this and be like, yo, Meek, I understand, dog.
Like, I gotta stop saying certain shit.
You gotta send him a friend request on that. I send a message. Look, man,
I can't find him on LinkedIn though. I tried looking him up. I can't find the nigga.
He said he gotta reactivate the account.
Oh, yeah.
No, I can find him. I can't find Meek.
Is it under his real name?
It's under his real name with parentheses Meek Mill. His first Meek Mill, last name. And I'm like, I tried looking him up. I was like, look for William. What's his name? Robert Williams.
No, because Rick Ross is William Roberts, right?
Yeah. I'm like Robert Williams, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm like, I can't find.
I thought his real name was Rob Meek. It's not Rob Meek.
Is it?
It's Rob Meek.
Oh shit!
That's why you can't find him. It's Ramik.
Never mind. I'm sorry, Ramik.
Yeah, it's just Ramik. Yeah,
you about to go find Robert Williams.
Right. I'm looking up. I see the Portland Trailblazers center and shit.
But the new single 600 is fire.
Everything he's dropped lately is great.
The music. Listen. The music. The conversation about the music and Charlamagne, he was like, kind of fell off or this, that, and the third. Even after that battle. The battery got lit up again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he put out championships, put out Expensive Pain, DC4.
DC4 is great.
The Heathens EP he just dropped, I think, a couple weeks ago.
To me,
he's still like that dog.
I thought he had verse of the year in 2025. The
Proud
of Me joint?
Friday?
Yeah, the Proud of Me joint. I was like, man, that's one of those verses I get chills listening to that verse. Mm-hmm. It's similar to like what Tupac used to be. Like, you know, he wasn't like the greatest lyricist in the world, but the way he would say it was like he mean that shit.
Meek got this. Meek has the power and like the power to pain, the reflection that he has all that wrapped in a nice package.
Yeah.
Right? And he knows how to make radio hits, he knows how to make party hits, he knows how to make street singles, but there's a thing that a lot of rappers don't possess and don't know how to tap into it like Meek does.
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem that a lot of people do have, it does somewhat get repetitive.
Yeah.
Right? It get like the pain, the strife, like that does get repetitive. And I'm not saying you shouldn't remind niggas like what your caliber and your backstory is, your narrative. Like you shouldn't always, table it or bottle it. But as big and as commercial and mainstream he is, that can be a little annoying and redundant. Yeah, it can be that. And I do see that narrative a little bit more because that's been his thing.
Like I enjoyed it, but like doing a remix of Dreams and Nightmares. It's like
I get both. I get both sides.
Yeah, no, so do I.
I get both sides.
It's like so it ties into the whole redundancy thing. Yeah. So it's like I get it. But anyway, we enough cracking jokes. We got Justin here. We can run through your resume like we said, but I want to talk about a few things. Yeah. I want to talk about your article, your Jay-Z article.
Yeah.
Give the viewers just a quick elevator pitch of what your article was about.
So, all year long on ESPN and ANDSCAPE, I'm going to be doing this series called The American Carnival. It basically it looks at the Super Bowl halftime show as this mirror of like American society. Like it's bigger than the game itself, or it's separate from the game itself, rather. Yeah. Obviously, the Super Bowl is huge. And the first, I guess you could say, installment that I had, it was on Jay-Z. It came out around the time when we were still like, what is he doing? Like a comeback of some sorts is in the works. This is before the GQ interview. This is before, the announcement of the Roots Picnic and the Yankee Stadium shows. Right. Like anyone that was in the know, like us three are, you knew he was cooking up something. I'm like, yo, Jay-Z has always, to me, objectively speaking, for me, Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. And we can go back and forth about that. But he's always been an interesting case study of American society to me. Because like he's so far beyond just like, oh, he put out a hot album, let me go buy it from the store, let me go download it off Apple Music or whatnot. He is a part of like very serious conversations in this country. And I was like, yo, man, it was ironic because he dropped, Dead Presidents on vinyl, you know what I mean? He led with that. And I was like, yo, man, like that song has just been like a calling card, a rally cry.
That's the original.
Yeah, that's the original. The original. And I'm like, yo, man, he never lied about his intentions from day one. He was like, yo, I'm trying to get in here. I'm trying to take over this game. And I'm trying to be as successful as possible.
And as rich as possible.
And as rich as possible. And guess what? He absolutely did that.
He achieved it.
And for so long, and we still do, like, we celebrate that because we've seen his entire journey, the ups, the downs, and everything in between, right? But the point of the article was just that, like, yo, in 2026, we're having some, like, real life conversations in society when it deals with, like, money, when it deals with power, when it deals
capitalism.
with capitalism.
Ultra wealth. Not just wealth, but like ultra wealth. Yeah.
And he didn't start these conversations. He's not to blame for these conversations, but guess what? He is a part of these conversations. Like, I look back on, you remember that interview Nip did with Rap Radar, and they asked him something like, you know, why do you think your music and your voice is important? I'm going to paraphrase it and I'm going to use it for Jay-Z. It's like, yo, like, Brooklyn is important to New York, right? New York is important to America, right? Like, America obviously is important to the world. So why would I not look at Jay-Z's lyrics and his music in an important, like, vantage point, right? Like, these are things that go beyond the music. And we've seen the conversations around him in terms of, like, oh, like, what has he done wrong? What has he done? I think that's unfair to him because it's like, what if he didn't do anything, like, you know, like, legally wrong? Like, if you shorted somebody in the past, like, business is business. I get it. I don't support it, but it is what it is. Like, I'm sure people have shorted him.
He's not the first. He won't be the last.
Damn sure won't be the last. Right. So that was the whole point of that article, is just like, yo, Jay-Z he's re-entering a different America. Because think about when 2017 and 444 happened, right? Like, we were in a different world. Right? We were in think about where you were in life in 2017. Like, it's crazy to think about, like, how much has changed.
I was
on the road a lot.
I didn't have my girl was pregnant with our first daughter.
And she's 8 now, right?
Yeah.
She's 8. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, for me, I was in my second year at, like, ESPN. You know what I mean? Like, I hadn't done Around the Horn yet. That is not me trying to go through my resume. I'm just, you know, giving you context.
Nigga, that's why you're fucking sitting on the couch. Like, I don't. Nigga, have you lost the reason why you're here? The fuck?
He lost the plot.
Yeah, like, nigga, you gotta come up to DC just to sit here and talk. Like, nigga, like, yeah.
You can just sit here and talk.
Yeah, like, nigga, we could have just got on the phone and did that shit.
I thought this was a better Zoom conversation.
Yes, nigga, yeah. Around the, yes.
But you see the humble brag because he was on one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
And we'll get to that, but yes, nigga, yes, bookmark it. Keep going.
But no, like, I look at Jay-Z's life and how much that's changed, you know, in 9 years, I guess you could say. And so that was the whole point of the article, is this, like, yo, I'm happy that he's back, but there's some, like, very real conversations that we need to have about very real elements of life right now. And of course, I'm not asking Jay-Z to solve anything because he didn't create anything. But when you're as influential as he is, like, you're naturally going to get brought into these conversations. Now, the ones, like, you know, with the lawsuit, that he showed a very rare moment of, like, public anger. Like,
as anyone should.
As anyone should.
But, like, we're not used to seeing Jay himself come out. Like, normally he'll brush things off, like, throughout his career.
I mean, this one, like, Jay has been a part of shit that, you know, may not have been the best light of him or anything around him, but with that being directly tied to him, his person,
his
character, and then your family has to read it, your wife has to read it, your baby's got to read it. The people that you're in business with have to read that. That there's different elements of why that would trigger him and really, like, want to do damage.
I think anyone would have responded the same.
Anybody,
especially if you know you're innocent.
If you know that, nigga, if you know you're not even touching any of that, you could be worth 1.5 billion or 1.5 cents or whatever.
Exactly.
That's gonna piss you off.
Yeah, because what he was accused of, you can't walk that back
at all.
Like, if you took my phone right now and it was actually Low that did it, I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, bro. And now let bygones be bygones. When you get accused of something like that, what he addressed in his statement is like, nah, there's no coming back from that. And now, obviously, you know, the suit has been dropped, but you can still easily Google and find that online.
And
it lives forever.
It's still a stain, no matter what you do on your name.
Yeah, and nobody wants it. So I completely understand why he reacted like that. And that was just part of the article. It got really great reviews from what I read.
No, it was great. I read through it. It was super good.
I think my big fear was just not fear, but it was like, this is the internet, right? People are always trying to do things for clicks. I don't like doing. I don't ever do anything for clicks. I was like, man, I hope people don't think this is a hit piece on Jay, but it's more so like a cultural temperature check. Yeah. I think everybody.
Well, I mean, based on your resume, and based on the line of work you've done, and will continue to do, I don't, anyone with a brain, wouldn't look at it like, oh, this is a hit piece, or this is a clickbait, or this is like a money grab. Like, nah, it's just like this nigga breaking shit down like he's always done throughout his entire career.
And that's all I wanted to do. And because Jay-Z is such a fascinating character, I've been writing about Jay.
He's a polarizing, potent figure.
How could you not want to talk about this guy? And somebody whose music has played a profound role in my life. So, I was really pleased with the reaction of it. I had no clue the GQ interview was coming, and it's ironic because some of the same conversations and topics that I mentioned in my piece, they naturally came up because of that interview. And I'm just like, wow, man, like I wish I had that type of luck with like the Mega Millions or the Powerball, but it was nice to see the reaction.
I know what happened. Rock Nation got to you. That you see how dumb that sounds?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's how niggas think online. Like, oh, okay, well, JZ30.com announced. Oh, the Roots is announced. Oh, the World Tour at Yankee Stadium is announced. Oh, GQ, that's announced. Your shit happened before. Like, people are gonna think like, oh, well, yeah, Rock Nation is just lining the pieces up this and the third.
Rock Nation had nothing to do with mine.
But it's just like the nigga's an interesting character, and at the top of the year, we all knew, okay, like this, he's up to something. Once that website hit, we were like, all right.
Even before the website, you and I had that conversation. We had that. Remember, we had that conversation the end of last year. We were like, "Yo, Jay needs to do something."
Oh yeah.
We're having those kind of conversations. And then, even a week before the website came out, you and I were like, I, and J1 were having a conversation. It was like, yo, Jay got to do something this year. We don't know what he's doing.
But then,
you were like, I hope he does like an album or something, or I hope he does a tour. No, you said you hope he does a tour.
I said I hope he does. I don't want an album. I didn't care for an album.
And then that dropped.
The Jay-Z 30 dropped, so he starts dropping it. He reissuing the vinyls and the singles.
And then we got excited.
So now we're all like, okay, this is
because we're like, oh, he's gonna do Reasonable Doubt. He's gonna do a Reasonable Doubt concert.
All right, so that's 30 years. I'm like, okay, like
then
I didn't even think about the Blueprint part of it.
Neither did I.
I didn't mean
because
that caught me off
me
guard.
too.
Blueprint is September.
And I love Blueprint.
Yeah, me too.
Blueprint is supposed to be September.
Yeah.
September 11th.
September 11th. That shit caught me off guard.
I was like,
oh, we're going for it this year.
I'm like, oh.
And then
but he said it in the interview. He was like, I'm playing offense this entire year.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, this makes sense. And then you do the extra innings. I'm like, oh, okay, I see this.
The extra innings one is going to be the fascinating one because I'm like,
I hope it's volume 1.
Ooh.
I hope it's volume 1. I hope it's volume 1.
Talk to me, Justin. Talk to me, Justin. Talk to me, Justin. Volume 1. Talk to me, Justin. American institutional classic, dog.
Talk to me, Justin.
I love that album, dog.
And niggas always call me crazy when I call it a fucking classic.
I am a volume 1 truther.
Nigga, I'm a volume 1 heathen.
Don't you do it.
I don't give a bro. I fight niggas online all the time about volume 1. All the time. I swear, and I will fight. I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill.
Why you got that smirk?
I like volume 1. I do like volume 1. Low and I have this conversation. Like I'm not one of those people that hates. I don't hate volume 1. I really don't.
But explain them your theory.
I think volume 1 lyrically is great. I just think because of the whole vibe of the album, there are great things on that album. There's Where I'm From.
Streets is Watching.
Streets is Watching.
Players.
There's the intro.
You Must Love Me.
I'll be honest with you. I love every song on that album sans I Know What Girls Like.
I know.
To me, that's the one.
That's a fun record. I like that record. That's a fun record. I don't give a fuck. Like, I get it. It's the Biggie and it's the Bad Boy. It's that. I get it. That's a fun fucking record. I don't give a fuck.
Sunshine, I hate.
That's a fun fucking record.
Sunshine, I love. The song, I think the video kind of threw people off, but
we don't get the video. We're not gonna have that conversation about
what I will say is that it is nowhere near the bottom of his catalog.
No, it's not.
There are other albums that are.
It's top 5 in his catalog.
Like Jay has dirt albums.
Give me your top 5 J albums.
Top 5 J albums.
Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint are there.
Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint, American Gangster, Volume 1, And then, honestly, Dynasty.
Lo, what you got?
Volume 1, American Gangster, Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, and probably...
Did you say 444? I swear to God.
Probably Volume 2.
All right, so I got...
Probably Volume 2.
I got Blueprint, Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Black Album, and what was it? American Gangster.
Yeah, Black Album's not a classic to me.
I love that album.
There's so much I hate on Black Album.
I'm not saying that y'all don't.
I'm
not saying y'all dislike it. Yeah.
Again, like, and I hate when I have this conversation about Black Album because, like, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that album. I'm just looking at it against his catalog, right? When I look at it against anybody else's, nigga, it wipes out the water.
Yeah.
When it's against his catalog, I'm like, something about that shit I don't really like.
Because there's certain songs for me on Black Album that everybody loves that I'm like, ugh.
Like, I hate Dirt Off Your Shoulders. I hate Change Clothes.
I hate PSA. We've had this conversation.
Do you understand?
I don't remember that.
That's going to sound like Yankee Stadium?
I get what it's
like if he does it. If he does it.
He has to do that, right?
He probably does it during.
He does it during extra innings.
Yeah, he does it. He does it.
There's no way he's walking away that weekend and not do.
And I think he knew that. He knew that.
Like, there's gonna be a freestyle. He's gonna do a freestyle.
So you think that's where we get the new verse?
No, we're gonna get a new verse. I think he's gonna do a freestyle one of those 3 days.
No, I'm saying, like, that's where you think that's the new verse.
Yeah, he's just gonna get his shit off.
That's the new verse we get this year.
Yeah,
okay.
He's gonna go at the lawyer.
Mm-hmm. Busby, no. Busby got some bars.
I don't think he just based on how he described his anger and how he was feeling. I just don't think he's gonna allow himself to tap into that and allow Busby to know.
No, he's gonna get a bar or two. And then it's going to be a lot of bars about the Super Bowl. It's going to be a lot of bars about money and about his kids and about him still being the king.
Okay. And I don't want to piss you off.
No. Go ahead.
Here's why I don't want it. Because just listen to how lethargic you sound about what he's going to rap about. Right? I never want anyone to have that attitude towards a new Jay-Z verse, freestyle album, whatever. He's going to rap about his kids. He's going to rap about his money. He's going to rap about the Super Bowl. Other people get excited. I get it.
But it's me. I am always lethargic and very meh about shit.
But there's a lot of people that do think like that and have that same tone. So I'm just like, yo, do we need, is there a necessity for him to give us anything else? Like, right now, everything that we've gotten from him, like, up until this point, 30 years, and 14 number one albums?
You want another Jay Free?
No,
I'll take that.
I would definitely love another Jay Free.
But a body of work, I can do without.
The thing is, I totally agree with you on that. But I still feel like a body of work is coming. I just feel like you get that. You get the 3 shows and counting for right now, right? Obviously, Roots Picnic. Well, 4 shows.
4 shows, totally.
And Yankee Stadium. There's so much synergy around that. Mm-hmm. And, Jay is a competitive dude, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Jay.
Who we got to compete with?
I mean, he's seen what Kendrick has done these last couple of years.
I don't got to compete with
he's not competing with Kendrick, but I'm just... You don't think Jay-Z won an Album of the Year nomination?
I'm good.
He has enough.
He has enough, right?
Like, Dot, Drake, Cole, y'all.
So then my question is, what kind of Jay album do you think we're getting? Are we getting another introspective?
Like, what do you
444?
What do you want from him right now?
Or are we getting
what do you need from him?
Are we getting like a J album?
Well, like a volume 2?
Yeah,
I would consider the quintessential J album being like a volume, a mix of volume 2 and volume 3.
No, I don't think you get. I think it'll probably be way more 444 than that. Just he's in the total. He's almost 60. He's not trying to make any club records.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna do 444 again, just stay there.
I agree.
Just stay over there.
I agree. Which I don't. Do I need new Jay-Z music?
If you're giving me
not yet. I'm not. I'm just. This is me just saying. I'm just like, if we're gonna do that thing of where I'm at in life and how my kids are growing up and how me and my wife are good. Or
don't
whatever,
give it to me. I'm good.
Like we got it all.
I don't want another 444. I am one of the few people that says I hate 444.
Oh no, I don't hate 444.
I don't hate it.
You got one of my favorite Jay songs on there, Marcy Me.
Like Family Feud and
Smile
and Kill OJ and I know that there's some fucking heat on that. There's some heat on that album, and that's gonna hit us a lot later in life also. So let's not. And you got kids, and you're very successful.
I get that.
No, don't do that.
I'm not very successful. I'm okay. I'm doing well.
Hey, everybody on this show is very successful.
You know what I mean? Like, you got kids?
Yeah, man, 2.
See, all right, see, yeah. And you married, right?
Yep.
Boom. That's perfect for y'all.
Yep. No, see,
not perfect, but it makes sense for y'all to resonate with that.
I get where people say, when people are like, "Oh, you're about to have a kid," this album should. I heard that album. I listened to it. I was like, I really want to like this album. I don't. I just.
Look, your taste is your taste.
Honestly, I don't mind. Pause. There you go. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
Just
like I heard it. I'm like, fuck. That's why I said it on my breath.
You couldn't stop it.
Yeah, I couldn't. But pause. You couldn't stop it.
You're like Sylvester Stallone. You were just over the edge.
And I tried to like mumble it, and I'm like, they're not gonna hear because they're talking about.
No, I saw your head was.
You saw my mannerisms. Like shit.
Come on, Lo.
I'm up for it. That was my okay. I apologize.
But I mean, like again, like it's just maybe it was me. It's just I didn't like a lot of the production. It was the
that was no
mixing,
idea.
And I was just like, yeah, nah, I'm good on.
Was the presentation that wasn't your favorite? Like the presentation of it?
Yeah, like it's just like a very, and I don't mind, me saying this as it's not a disrespectful thing. Me saying it's like very avant-garde type of album, and sometimes I don't want a nice artsy presentation. Sometimes I want a honey bun and an Arizona and
I think he's past that.
Butter bun. Like I just want some gritty shit. Sometimes I want old.
It's just not that. Like
4-alarm Blaze J every once in a while.
Like he's not diamond studded Hove. He's not the Chinese piece
Hove. Fitted Hove.
He's not he's not the tunnel, like the oversized Yankee. Just like that ain't homeboy no more.
Even if you could give me American Gangster J. Just give me something like
the niggas.
How many times are you gonna rap to me about a Warhol? Like
the thing is, I think him.
These are all good things about Jay. So
no, these are all great things.
Because I ain't never seen a Warhol in person. You need to just let y'all know.
I mean, I've gone to a museum.
Yeah.
Go to a museum. You'll see
I wouldn't know if it smacked me in the face. I wouldn't. I'm like, Warhol, yeah, that's cool. Like, let's go get some to eat.
Like, he ain't no Bob Ross. You see the way Bob Ross
painted You ain't seen my niece paintings. Fuck, he ain't Taylor.
That's talent.
That's talent.
You just got a cool ass name.
Like that's just me. Like I mean, again, like for me, like Nas still makes really good music.
Absolutely,
Nas doesn't. It's not too over the top wealth.
I can't believe it's been 25 years since that.
What those battles?
Beef?
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was
01. 25 years. Yeah, it coincides. Does he perform Takeover?
Nope. No,
he still performs Takeover.
No, he doesn't.
I can't remember last time he did, but like he was still even after.
Didn't he say he doesn't do that anymore?
No, he literally even after they.
Does Nas do Ether?
Nas stopped doing Ether once they became cool, but
so I wouldn't.
Hov still did Takeover.
If you're going to these shows and you're going to Blueprint Night, I would not expect Takeover to be, even though it sounds disgusting.
He's going to do the first verse.
On the other hand, if you ever see Kendrick,
dead, so you can't do that.
On the other hand, if you ever see Kendrick, he's definitely still doing Not Like Us.
Oh, nigga, if I'm Kendrick, I'm kicking that nigga back. I'm kicking that nigga back. I'm still kicking that nigga back. If I drop an album, nigga, you gonna get some more of this shit. Because I know because Kendrick know when Iceman come out, he gonna get his get back.
Yep.
So like that's a completely different thing.
Yo, this face you're making
because I know.
What am I saying wrong?
I don't no because every once in a while I want to say some shit. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
No, we can say it here on the show, but like
even on the show, we're like, no, we're not.
When you get on Twitter and start going crazy, I'm like, hey, nigga, shut the fuck up with that. Knock that shit off.
I know I do not go crazy on Twitter.
No, like he'll text us something because me, him, and Jay Warner in a group chat, and I'm like, nah, nigga, like no, don't do that. Like don't say that.
This stays here.
This stays here. Like my nigga. Like, if I do it, like let me do it.
Yeah.
In terms of, I think that Kendrick, I'm a big believer. I'm very petty, so I'm a big believer in you step on somebody's neck and you continue to stomp him out until he stops moving. If he continues to move,
that was dark.
It is dark. If he continues to move,
it's too nice out for that shit. rephrase that.
What did 50?
No, it's too nice.
My favorite summer song is "Heat" by 50 Cent.
Well, yeah, they were
the summertime.
That was acting like they were active.
It's hot out, this bitch.
That's a good enough reason.
Yeah, but if I'm Kendrick, I'm just gonna wait to homeboy say if
he's not gonna perform it gratuitously.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean. Like I'm not just gonna.
Oh no,
I'm not gonna go to the forum and be like, yeah, not like us for 19 times. Like,
if I'm Kendrick, I like you were about to say, if I'm Kendrick, I just sit back and I just wait.
Yeah, I'm just waiting.
Say something.
Yeah, if he doesn't, then I leave it alone.
He is sitting in the best possible situation I've ever seen for a rapper of his caliber who won a beef.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because obviously Pac and Big didn't have a winner. You know what I mean? Because of how it ended. Jay and Nas. Like you said, they don't even do Ether and Takeover anymore. Like because that
there was a clear winner in that beef.
Nas won.
Yeah, it was a clear winner. Nas won.
Okay, all right, yeah, no. I'm just
one person had to call Hot 97 crying because his
no. He didn't win because of that. Like, shut up. He didn't win because of that. Ether was just better than the better diss. If we're looking at those two, yes, that won. Right, and then Nas and Jay was in his feelings.
Ether had better words.
Ether hit a little bit harder than Takeover.
That beat,
Takeover the production.
The beat was menacing.
And look, man, Ether
Takeover the better song. Takeover is the better song.
Takeover is a better song. Yes,
Ether became a verb in the cultural lexicon.
Yeah, let's Jay, that's my nigga.
Yeah,
I want to go to the show.
No, I said Takeover. I said Ether won.
Greatest of all time. But yeah, he got his not ass handed to him, but he got rocked. He's a chick in the armor.
A very underrated song from that whole beef was Blueprint 2. Like you could tell he was like, all right.
If that was super ugly.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
different conversation.
Different conversation. Different conversation.
It's just like
because it went Takeover, Ether, then Super Ugly, right?
It was Stillmatic intro.
Yes.
Then it was Stillmatic intro. Then it was the first verse of Takeover. Then Takeover came out. Yeah, and then 6 months later, Stillmatic came out, and then Ether, boom, because that was December.
But Super Ugly came out before Blueprint 2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I just make sure I have my timeline.
Because now we're like, oh, you still going?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, brother.
Yeah. Like
you already conceded.
Mm-hmm. Let it go.
But if Blueprint 2 was Super Ugly,
it would have been a different story.
Different conversation.
But
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Look at two old men. They're friends now.
Right.
He even said in that GQ interview, he's like, that's a very nice guy. Like, what was that?
I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I saw that. I'm like, oh, don't do that. Because like Nas,
you can hear the sarcasm.
Nas is in a form right now where that nigga could just. Don't do that. Nice guy. I know, but I get what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
But like, as a dickhead and as a sarcastic person that I am, and I know like Jay is sarcastic, reading it, I'm like, he's a nice guy.
Like when I saw it on video, it sounded different.
Yeah, than how you read it. Yeah.
Which is okay, good.
Yeah, when I saw it on video, I was like, oh, all right. But when I read it, I'm like,
when I saw it on video, it came off more sarcastic to me.
You think so?
Yeah, it came off more sarcastic.
No, because reading it, I read it in the condescending tone. That's how I read it.
But when I
heard it, when I saw it, I was like, okay.
No, but when I saw it, I was just like, oh, you sarcastic little bitch. And I'm not calling you a bitch, but you sarcastic motherfucker.
I know you don't like 4 for 4, but like we don't gotta call a nigga a bitch. Like,
no, I'm not calling you a bitch, Jay.
I'm joking. But yeah, like that whole
don't send your shooters, Jay.
The whole thing around Jay, just now.
Get that one off. Thank you.
You're welcome. Just him, just like creating a new body of work. I don't know what else. Would I listen to it? Yes, absolutely. Like everybody would. But am I clamoring like, what is he gonna say about this,
He's
that, and the third?
Force it on everybody's phone. He's gonna do a deal with Apple, and then
first of all, how dumb does that sound? Anyway, I would want a verse. I just want a verse. I want a verse at the shows.
He did it with Samsung.
Yeah,
he'll figure a way to do that.
Have you heard the title, idiot?
Huh?
Have you heard the title?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Justin, what you got? What else you got going on, brother? This nigga about to piss me off. What else you got going on, Just?
So I'm continuing to work on like that American Carnival series. I don't be surprised if I hit y'all brothers up for an interview because I always love getting different voices and perspectives in there. So like I'm really excited about that. I'm working on some early like documentaries. I can tell you all about that once we stop recording.
Yep.
I don't want to put the cart before the horse. But no, I'm just really having a lot of fun in terms of work. Not saying that every day is perfect because We're all in our 40s now. We understand there's no such thing as a perfect job.
Absolutely
but you can love what you do.
Yes.
And I feel a sense of like deep responsibility to like cover this culture in the best way possible. And I gotta say that I'm not trying to be sentimental for the sake of being sentimental, man. We go back to the blog era, and I see you. You know, like David Dennis with the smoking section. This dude he was just on First Take this morning in New York, and I'm just like, dog.
I love watching him on First Take.
Dog, he's a natural on that joint. And like,
tell him to relax on my Knicks. Tell him to relax. He's a Warriors fan. You gotta relax. I mean, he's a Curry fan. You gotta relax.
Knicks will be out in the first round. Bitch ass niggas.
Oh boy! All right. Hey, it was fun being on this show today. I gotta head back to Penn State.
They gonna blow up.
Listen,
it's about to be some furniture moving up.
Low lives in a state that lost their basketball team, so
that's why, like, nigga, the Nets. All right, yeah. At least we got a champion. Well, y'all got a championship too.
We got two,
but
y'all got an ABA.
The Knicks love gassing y'all niggas up. Knicks love gassing their fans.
You're talking to the wrong Knicks fan because
I'm talking to the right.
I am a pessimistic Knicks fan.
Yeah, I love it.
I live on the edge of.
That's my
one
biggest,
bad ankle turn.
My biggest disdain for the Knicks is watching my father go through heartbreak all throughout the 90s. So now any Knicks fan that I know that loves them, I'm giving them the same kind of fucking narrative. Fuck y'all niggas. Y'all gonna blow it in the first round. Luckily, y'all got to the conference finals last year. Couldn't do shit with that, idiots.
Right? Idiots was very.
I know.
Let's see what the fuck y'all gonna do this
year. That's your friend, man.
Goddamn, that's my father. So any Knicks fan associated around my circumference. Oh, the playoffs about to start. What next week?
2 weeks.
I'm on your ass.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. This is another one. This
is for you, Pops. Niggas suck, bro. Niggas suck.
See, I love watching fans of other teams. Who you don't have a team? You don't have a team, because your team left. Your team left that shitty ass state that you live in.
1973 was the first. Yeah, 1970. Last time.
1972, sir.
1972. Was like when Nixon was in office.
Was Nixon in office?
He was in office then.
I know my history.
Oh, now you know your history. I said Icarus. He forgot. He didn't know Icarus. But he knows Nixon. But yeah, anyway. So you have the documentaries coming out.
Yeah.
You're writing more.
You know, one thing that like troubles me every day is like I'm trying to think about what my next book topic is going to be. So if you got suggestions, throw them my way, man. It's just like
what's your next book topic?
Yeah. So I really like the big book came out in May of 2022 because it coincided with what would have been his 50th birthday.
Gotcha.
And it is deemed as the quintessential Biggie biography.
I would hope so. My man Chael Hadari Coker did an incredible Biggie biography back in 2003 called Unbelievable. So if my book is even in the conversation with his, I take that. But like I thoroughly enjoyed how that process came out. I learned a lot. It was one of those type things too. When I was working on the big book, it's like, damn man, how do I tell this story again? Because it's such a known story.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's the same thing with Tupac. You know what I mean? Because those two stories are so embedded, not just in rap culture, but just like American pop culture.
Right.
Like you talk about the last 50 years of American pop culture, Tupac and Biggie are gonna show up.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed like that process. It was a challenge for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so now I'm looking forward to that next challenge, whatever it may be. So
if you're doing it about music, you should talk about the grifting of each record label and how the labels have jumped from one grift to another since the early 2000s and the advent of peer-to-peer software sharing, music sharing, and now how that grift is now turned into AI. I've had this long thought process.
Sound like me?
That book sounds boring.
Whoa!
That shit.
Because the labels have gone from one grift to another.
It's a nice coffee table.
It'll look nice on a coffee table. But yeah, no, I've always had this conversation about the grift. Fuck you. The grift.
I said a bunch of words. You should write about that. I said what?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We understand where we're talking about. A grift is when people are stealing money and figuring out ways to scam other people.
You want me to
say? So you want me to say all those words when I could just say grift?
Well, say
So
it
you want me to be way more verbose?
Yes.
Okay.
Drop the T off.
Words again. Verbose. Like, no, I love this nigga.
Yeah, no, that would be my suggestion if you do.
So is it going to be music or sports?
Yeah.
Don't know, man.
So you do have no like just like
nah. It can be whatever it is. I would like to stay like within the biography realm.
The fifth greatest Jamaican of all time, Patrick Ewing, could use a biography.
Yo, this man went through the greatest Jamaicans of all time. I'm like, Biggie got to be on there, right? He was like, no. I'm like,
nigga went to Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing is the fifth greatest Jamaican of all time.
You might as well give him your top 5 now.
Does
Like,
he have a championship? Loser. Does he have an MVP? Loser.
3, 2, 1.
Loser.
1, 2, 3.
I gotta breathe in on 4, breathe out on 8.
Loser.
Breathe in on 4, out on 8.
What does he have? He has a gold medal?
Yes, he does.
Oh, wow.
The 75 greatest basketball player of all time.
He's not the 75th greatest center.
What?
Just 74.
Wildin'. Marcus Garvey,
Oh, we're going Jamaicans?
Bob Marley. Marcus Garvey, Bob Marley, Usain Bolt, Patrick Ewing.
Die line.
Motherfucker.
No, y'all got me in joke mode today. Hey, we having fun.
You can make this record or you cannot make this record. You're too close. You're too close.
No, I agree. Yeah, Patrick Ewing is one of like those.
And Patrick Ewing is 5. Vibes Cartel is 4.
Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
And then Shelly Ann is 6, but she can edge out Patrick every once in a while.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I ever think about a book title or a book topic, because like I don't know, like I think you could just tackle anything and everything you want. Yeah. But I think the way you want to write and the way you want to portray whatever story you want to tell, you want to tell it from an angle that hasn't been told. Yeah. In an interesting way to tell it, and also catch people up to what you're telling without boring them or without whatever the case is. So I don't know, like that's a big task to take.
Nigga, you're a writer. Have you ever thought about writing a book?
Me? Yeah. Yeah, I think about that every day. No, I don't.
Once again, we love books here.
No, we love literature. Nah, you know what? I don't know. Like I would, if I do ever write a book, it'd probably be about my mom. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only like legit story I could tell, and knowing, sorry, like my mom or my dad and my sister, and that they would know, but I would love to tell her story. I'd probably in photo, in pictures.
That's just as powerful, man.
Yeah, like because you did one with for
D Wade.
Yeah.
That was a really powerful experience, man. Yeah. And just knowing the stories of both of y'all moms, and my mom, I want to do that as well. So my mom has Alzheimer's, and that, it's one thing. Like I'm very blessed to still have my mom with me, and I understand that. Yeah. But like Alzheimer's, man, that's such like a evil disease, and
that's
I feel
a serious gut punch.
What I'm about to say, man, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody. I go see my mom every day. She lives in an assisted living home, probably about 10 minutes from my house in Maryland. And I go see her, and she still remembers me. She doesn't remember a lot, but she still remembers me. And I look at her sometimes, man, I feel so bad for feeling like this. I'm like, I look at her and I'm like, yo, you don't deserve to live like this. Like, I'm thankful that you're still here, but I look in her eyes, dog, and like that glow that she used to have is just not there. And it's just like, it hurts, man. And so I go over there and we just listen to music. We listen to Luther Vandross all the time because that's her favorite artist.
That was my favorite artist too.
Yeah, I mean, dog. Yeah. It was something about black women our age, boy. Luther did something.
Listen, I mean, every Friday, and I would tell this story every Friday because my mom's best friend lived right diagonal towards us. Yeah. Right? So this is how I knew when my mom got paid. This is exactly
she wouldn't say anything, but there would be signs.
There would be signs.
So it'd be every other week because she worked in the school system, so they got paid every 2 weeks.
My mom
right?
too. Yep.
So we'd come home. It'd be either pizza or Chinese on the table.
Yep.
And then we had a basement. We had a big basement. So like our parents would throw like parties and
your house.
Our house was that house.
Yep.
Every other Friday, it was my mom, Aunt Cynthia, and Aunt Barbara. down there listening to Luther, Johnny Kemp,
Anita,
Aretha, Michael, Prince. That's how I knew my mom got paid, because that, and it'd be the door be open, and then I'd walk down and they'd be just talking shit, glass of wine, glass of Pinot. I'm like, oh, mommy got paid. Food's on the table.
Leave me alone.
I didn't bother them for the rest of the fucking night. But that's how
I got it from here.
She's like, all right, we're good. You know, like my sister would go out, whatever. I'd, be upstairs playing Nintendo, whatever the case is. But to your point, it was Luther always ringing through during those Fridays.
Yeah, man. And I still listen to it with her. And like those brief moments when we listen to Luther together,
you get that glimmer, right?
You get that reminder of like, yo, this is what it used to be like.
Does she, like, when she hears Luther, like, do you see a little spark?
She'll start to cry. You know what I mean? Because like his music,
that's her telling tale of like, oh, I remember it. Okay.
And the thing is like, she'll be like, yeah, I remember when Never Too Much came out in 1983, and this is before you were born. This is when I used to go to the club, and I'm like, Mom, you went to the club? She was like, I had a life before you. And
it's crazy when you hear that you as an adult, and you're like, yo, I remember all the things that I was doing in my 20s, and then you talk to your parents, and then they'll tell you, and you're like, huh?
You were in your 20s once?
Yeah. But the crazy thing about that, it's funny, like, when your parents, like you just said, like my parents had that house. Yeah. And I never really, like, once I started to grow up and understand like who they were and what, like, their energy and their vibe, I'm like, oh, y'all were that. Yeah. Yeah. Like when y'all was 19, 20, 21, 20, like in college cool smoking, kids. Y'all was, they told me about Everclear. You know what I'm saying? Like, they told me about mason jars and fucking like all that shit. So I'm like, oh, y'all niggas really got to it. Like, like my father was in the music industry. My mom was just like, just that. Yeah. That one. So it's like, I know y'all was having the time of y'all fucking life. Just listen to the music y'all listen to. Like, I'm like, oh, y'all niggas was getting, we would have had fun together.
Can you imagine how hard they partied when Purple Rain came out? Nigga. Like, come on, dog.
I have
the New Edition
listen,
early albums.
I have
Bobby and all them.
Oh, my God. Peak Bobby. Don't Be Cruel, Bobby.
I was going to be, luckily, I tell this story every once in a while. My grandmother loves telling me the story. When I was born, my mom had the idea she was going to name me Prince.
It's a lot to live up to.
That's a lot to live up to.
That's a lot to
no,
live up to.
I would have gone by a middle name, whatever my middle name would have been.
My middle name would have been Michael.
My house was a Prince house. My house was a Prince house. My house
Prince Michael.
My house was a Prince house. It was
Prince Michael Shakur.
But yeah, no.
Prince Michael.
My grandmother always says this because my grandmother's like, my grandmother's like, you're welcome for your name, because she was like, your mother was so hopped up on the whatchamacallit, the medication that she was just drowsy. So my grandmother was like, oh, if I ever had a son, I would have named him Joshua. And my mom was like, Josh, that's a great name. I love Josh. And they put Josh on the name. Put Josh. So my grandma was like, "You're welcome."
She was about to be named
Prince. Yeah, I'd have clowned you.
Michael Shakur.
I'm not.
Nobody would have known my real name.
I ain't starting a podcast with a nigga named Prince.
Nobody would have known my real name.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Outside of Prince, there's not been a good Prince.
Prince Hakeem.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince Hakeem. What? Prince Hakeem.
Okay, see, now we're getting into another discussion.
Let's do it.
Your Mount Rushmore of princes. You got Prince.
There's no Prince Rushmore.
Prince Hakeem.
Prince Hakeem.
There's
Prince.
Yeah.
Damn. God damn, Justin.
There you go. Don't say J Prince. J Prince Jr. Nope. No, see, no, yeah.
Prince. Damn,
Fresh Prince.
I don't know. Okay, that's three.
That's fair.
That's three.
Okay,
that's three. All right, well, now we need one more. Prince.
Damn, I don't know.
It's Prince Ali.
Who's
Aladdin?
Yeah.
He was a prince?
No, but he was a fake prince. And
wait, wasn't Simba a prince?
Because Mufasa was the king.
Okay, Simba.
That's
five. That's five.
That's our starting five?
That's our starting five.
All right, well, fuck it. We're going to run out there with it.
Shit.
Bronny.
No, he's okay. All right. So you been pissed off. You been pissed off. Hov.
You been pissed off. Hov, Rock Nation, Clutch, LeBron,
Prince.
I ain't gonna never get another interview.
That's what I'm saying. Like, damn, bro.
Send all inquiries or misunderstandings to Justin Tinsley.
No.
ESPN.
No.
That's to my dog.
Send it to Low.
I'll take care of that. It's Friday too. Like, yeah, let's get to this shit. Let's have some fucking fun. I'll do it. Let's get to it.
But yeah, no, this has been fun. We told you we weren't gonna come in here with like a structure. It was just gonna be
like the nerding out from the jump.
Oh man,
the video games, but we got to make sure that people know your lineage and your pedigree and your cloth. I also, just before we get out of here, just explain your experience at Hampton. Just explain that experience. Because I talked about my experience. I mean, I talked about my experience at Howard. Yeah. But so your experience at Hampton.
So I come from a family of HBCUs. Okay. My mother, who I was just talking about.
See it across the chest.
Yeah, love it.
My mother went to South Carolina State. My grandmother graduated from Xavier down in New Orleans. Nice. My grandmother was. She was my heartbeat, man, and she would always talk to me about HBCU culture, and so I grew up right down the street from Virginia State.
My sister went to Virginia Union.
Oh, for real? See, I used to go to the Virginia Union, Virginia State games all the time. Yeah. So, like, to be honest with you, for a long time, I didn't know what an HBCU was.
Really?
For me, it was just college.
Yeah,
it was just college. You know what I mean? So, obviously, as I got older, I understood. But in terms of Hampton, man, it was the best decision I ever made, man. I still keep in touch with so many people from there. Like, the classes were great, but the experiences were. I think that's what college is about, right?
Mm-hmm. That's always one of the vital things, especially specifically with HBCUs. It's the experience. Yeah. Like, obviously, the education and sports or whatever your thing is. Like, you really get to hone in on it. But just in just putting yourself in the regional aspect of where these people come from, where these kids come from.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when I went to Howard, my palette for Southern music just went through the fucking roof.
College, I thought I had a great musical palette before college, but that was the first time I really met people from New York. You know, my boys from Harlem. You know what I mean? Shout out my dude Skeeter, who still lives in Harlem to this day. And I love Dipset, and it was like, yo.
I was about to say, you came.
Yeah, because I was like, yo, I love Dipset. I love Cam. I love Jewels, Jim. And it's like 04, and I meet people from New York, and they was like, yo, where you from again? I'm like, I'm from Virginia. And that was like, and you know about like Dipset? I'm like, dog, I love it. And then I meet people from the Bay. You know, they would put me on the music over there, Texas or Chicago. That was the best thing about Hampton for me. It was just meeting a melting pot of people, and it felt great. And like my grandmother used to always tell me all the time, was like, look, this gonna be the only time in your life when for 4 years you just around nothing but black people. Because the moment you graduate, it's gonna be the exact opposite.
Yes.
You know what I mean? She was enjoy it. And that's why I try to go to homecoming every year. You know, just because it's like it's people you haven't seen sometimes in like a decade. And it's just like, yo, what's going on? And it's the most refreshing weekend of the year in some cases, because it reminds you of. It reminds me of course, the brokest time in my life, but everybody was broke. So,
but it reminds you of why you are who you are today.
Exactly. I'm not here talking to you all today without that. And it's just that important. And so I always try to speak of the importance of HBCUs, not just Hampton, but all of them, man. Like my little cousin, she just recently got accepted to Spelman, and I was praying. She got accepted to a lot of schools.
My nephew's probably gonna go to Howard. My sister's hoping. She's a Howard alumni.
Yeah.
So
my other niece went to Howard as well.
Man, I know we joke around a lot, but like, yo, I got so much love for Howard, bro. Like I remember the first time I came up here, and to Howard, because I'd been to DC many a time,
right.
But it was like my first time as a young adult, and it was just so cool just meeting people from here, and then taking that experience back to Hampton, and it was like, yo, man, like. They cool as shit up there. They listen to the same music we do. They party the same way. You know what I mean? They kick back the same way. And so, like, I got a lot of love for Howard, man. I had a whole chapter in the Biggie book about Howard because, obviously, Puff was there. And, like, you can't – Howard is so important to, the black experience in this country. Like, you can't talk about the black experience in this country without talking about HBCUs. And obviously Howard is going to be near the very top of that list, right? Yeah. And it just showed me, it really gave me a deep sense of appreciation for community, man. Yes. And so, like, I remember when I found out you went to Howard, and I was like, man, I've been down look. It was crazy because I was like, everybody at Hampton think I got some connect on new music. Turns out the connect is at Howard. Now, did I tell people that in the moment? No, nah, man, you know me. I know everybody.
It's me, nigga. I got this shit. Yeah.
I know everybody. I got a Wi-Fi connection.
But see, no, that's a funny thing about music. It's just like, you know, when you know somebody, you don't want to give the plug away. Yeah. And then it's just like, no, I'm the plug.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
That's how I asked to download music. Have you heard that new all the time, dog? Yeah. And I remember being in a conversation in the cafeteria with one of my homeboys. He was like, yeah, I got this joint off. Like, you heard that new.com. I'm like,
fuck.
How you know about that?
How you know about that shit, my nigga? Like,
how you know about that? No, don't go there. It ain't number viruses there, dog. Don't go there.
Nigga gotta protect that plug, bro.
Dog. I always hated being scooped on new music, bro. Come to the lunch table, it's like, yo, you heard that new Wayne mixtape? Your Marcus downloaded that earlier. Like, I'm the downloading dude, guys. Bro, like, no,
me. Hello,
come on. Like, my show's gonna get canceled. Like,
I hated being scooped. I hated being scooped. Like, I didn't want niggas to. I had a nigga trying to step on my hustle in the dorm, putting up flyers, selling the same shit I'm selling. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
See, that's how turf war start. You know?
But we kind of started working together. But like, I hate it. Like, how did you know about that website? How'd you know to get your shit 2 weeks early?
I ain't telling nobody about that.
I ain't telling nobody. I don't know who you is. Like, nigga, what block you?
Yeah,
I don't like
what
this.
You claim?
Right. What site you claim, nigga?
Where your mama from?
Yeah. But that's what you know. Black colleges are, you know, from Hampton to Howard, Clark, Spelman, Morehouse, you know,
A&T,
you know, Florida. Like, it just goes on.
Lincoln,
like the list goes on and on. Like, and I'm sure everyone at those schools feels just the exact same way the way you broke it down.
That means we did it right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
as I went to a PWI. Shout out St. John's.
Look,
Sweet 16.
You know, sometimes listen.
In the face. Yes. What? It's halftime. It's my favorite part of the game. Sorry.
I don't even want to talk no more because that was the perfect way to close that shit. Shout out to St. John's, man.
Shout out to St. John's. Some of the best rappers you've heard ever. Think about
one.
Two.
Who else?
DMC.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, two definitely. Okay, yeah. All right.
Also, Mariah the Scientist went to St. John's.
Okay.
If you like R&B.
She's like, nah.
In the show,
yeah, because like now I'm gonna start doing like, yo, Jess, thanks for pulling up to episode 12 of You Heard That New podcast, man. One, it's an honor to finally meet you.
Exactly.
Likewise,
it's an honor to finally,
fellas,
put a face to the account. But what you've done, what you're doing, it goes without saying.
Hey man, let's just all keep winning, dog. Like,
yeah, I mean, like
this is the blog era and a new era.
Yeah, like I ain't about to, fill your head up because you know what you've been doing. You know what your pedigree.
Hey, I will always take a pat on the back, brother.
Hey, well, hey, congratulations. There it is. Hey. Congratulations. Let them know. One, let them know what you got coming up next, and two, let them know where they can find you.
Yeah, so I got some stories coming out next week. I think we're focusing on Kobe Bryant. Coming up on 10 years since his last game, dog, and just. Yeah, I heard the right. That's just, man, that's one of those dudes.
Did you interview Gordon Hayward?
Nah, I didn't get Hayward. I know he said that game was, anyway, we're not going to get into that. But, I got that coming, working on the American Carnival. That's just what I'm doing, man. Trying to think of a second topic of the book. And so, like, if you want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Threads, it's all Justin Tinsley. Just my name. You know what I mean? So you follow me there. And I hope to be back on here soon, man. This was phenomenal, dog. Hospitality, man. It don't just exist in the South, apparently. So like shout out to Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
This is the environment that we want people to feel like. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to feel like it's scripted. We don't want to beat them down. We don't want to
mission accomplished.
We don't want to ask them the normal questions, this, that, and the third. We wanted to make it feel like you talking to your homeboys at the lunch table.
That's exactly what it
you feel
felt
what I'm saying? Like, that's just who we are. This is what we do every day. So we want to make people feel like they're part of our group chat. Just it's on camera.
We talked about video games and then to the Mount Rushmore, starting 5 of Princes.
You know what I'm saying? You see, but you saw the range of all this shit today,
and talked about our moms. Like, it's the full emotional spectrum.
My grandmother's gonna see this and be like, "Oh my God, Josh, Jesus Christ, Lord."
Y'all know what y'all can do. Like, subscribe, comment. We'll be back very, very soon.
Tell them where they can find you,
nigga. This is episode 12. They don't know. They shouldn't be fucking watching.
Jesus Christ.
LowKey,
see,
you ain't.
This is why we can't do nothing serious.
Follow me on.
I be serious.
Follow me.
He doesn't want to be serious.
Follow me on Twitter, LowKey UHTN, Instagram, TikTok's the same thing. You can follow me on Rap Life Review every Wednesday on Apple Music, and you can find me here pretty much every time we decide to press publish.
Yes.
Yourself.
You can find me when Low tags me on anything. You'll see my name tagged. It's Airtight JC on Instagram, Twitter, and that's where you'll find me.
It's almost playoff time. Make sure you follow them.
Yes, you will see me. It says
low.
Clearly, it says on my Twitter, I tweet about basketball and music every once in a while. You will see me angry tweet a lot.
Yay, Knicks are in the first round. Woo-hoo. You did what you're supposed to do.
We're playing. We're going to be playing we might be playing my. It depends on who. If we beat Toronto tonight, we might be playing my young Jamaican son, RJ Barrett, in the first round.
Nigga, I just asked who.
The Toronto Raptors.
Just say that.
I'm sorry, my young Jamaican son. I still believe in RJ.
Like I hate when Jamaican. Me young. Did
you hear me say my young Jamaican son? No, I literally said my young Jamaican son.
Yo, the nigga's RJ Barrett. Okay.
We speak English in Jamaica.
Okay. All right. Me young. Like, all right, motherfucker. Shit. Like,
clip this up. I want to use that. I want to use that.
Please don't. I'm not.
I want to use that.
Wait. I just want. What's their ranking? What's the Knicks ranking?
Knicks are third.
They're third. And they stay, even if they win or lose, they stay at third.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just tonight, if we beat Toronto, we play Toronto. If we lose to Toronto tonight, we play Atlanta.
Who's the 6th seed? Is it
Toronto's the 6th seed.
Oh,
it's Toronto and Atlanta.
Okay.
So it depends. And then Cleveland's 4, and we don't give a shit about them. They're going to lose anyway because it's James Harden in the playoffs.
Yeah, it is.
James Harden and Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs. It's just.
Well, and who they play? They play the 4 seed plays 7, right?
They play 4 seed plays the 5. So they play. If they play Atlanta, they're gonna get smoked.
You got Atlanta beating them first round?
They're gonna get their
beating Cleveland?
Smoked. Yeah, they're gonna get
smoked.
They're gonna get the boot smoked.
I don't know about smoke.
They're gonna get their boot smoked.
I don't know about that.
Ooh, like look, this James Harden's last time to try to reverse this playoff.
I think it's gonna be a little bit more fire.
Everybody keeps saying just James Harden. It's Donovan Mitchell too.
I get that, but
Donovan Mitchell has not. Donovan Mitchell has just as bad playoff experience as James Harden. It's just James Harden. James Harden is just.
James Harden, he got to the finals once, right?
Yeah. OKC.
When he was on the bench, not as a starter.
Had to add that in there.
Donovan Mitchell got spanked by Jalen Brunson twice in the playoffs.
Well, I mean, they didn't
in the Western Conference.
Oh yeah, with Dallas
and in the Eastern Conference.
He was Utah. It was Dallas,
and that was without Luka. And Jalen Brunson went off.
Yeah, I mean, Jalen's no
spanking them.
Jalen, that's a dog.
That's my dog. That's my new Jamaican son because I found out Jalen is half Jamaican.
Oh, he is.
Yes, his mother's Jamaican.
You said new Jamaican son.
New Jamaican son. Yes.
I interviewed Jalen's mom one time.
Oh, what?
Great lady for a story I wrote on Jalen a couple of years ago.
Oh, that's fire.
That's a great lady. Shout out to Mama Brunson. Hope you allow me to call you Mama Brunson, but you were a great interview.
You know who else was dope? His sister. His sister's super.
I never actually met her. I heard about
Erica.
her.
She was the one that told me. She hit me. She put me on. She was like, "Yeah, no, Jalen's half Jamaican." I was like, "What?"
Wait, so you know his sister? We haven't gone on Knicks game yet.
I don't know his sister like that. It's like it's Nick's Twitter. It's a thing.
They be like, Josh, you can come in.
DM.
Low.
It's
watch the game from the bar.
After everything I just said,
it's like my fault. Josh Hart is Trinidadian through his wife. His wife is Trini, so he is fan.
Yeah, you know the most obscure shit, and I'm glad that you're my co-host because I wouldn't give a fuck about none of the shit you just said.
I'm sorry.
I'm so glad that you can provide that other balance because I wouldn't give a god fucking damn about whose wife
Dominican
is. You said your cat.
Cat.
Okay.
Yeah, so you heard it too, right?
Oh, yeah.
You heard it too.
Cat.
Okay.
He's cat be Dominican.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
knew Cat was
Jose Alvarado's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I knew that. No, I knew
we have
that.
the coalition in New York right there.
Well, yeah, he's short.
And then we have our African and OG.
Puerto Ricans are short. So
you got the United Nations on the Knicks, dog.
Pretty much. No,
United Nations, the coalition in New Yorkers.
Yeah, shout out to World Wide West.
African in Harlem selling incense, which is OG. We got our Trinidadian selling doubles, our Jamaican selling beef patties. And
you think about this shit like on a daily?
Do I think about the Knicks on a daily?
Just like they're
I'm
geographical,
a Knicks, no, but
hourly.
it's just one of those things I just know off.
Yeah, that's just me with the mixtapes and like the blog shit. Yeah, I could just run off random shit too. So like, yeah, you're right.
We all got random facts
just like just bubbling, just waiting, just for the moment.
If I sat there and I just thought about music all day, I would go crazy. So I have to think about something else, and I can't think about the Knicks all day either because I would go crazy doing that. And then every once in a while, I got to think about my kids.
They don't make you crazy, at least.
This out the mud. This out the mud. This out the mud with Johnson because this nigga about to say some stupid shit, and I'm gonna be sitting right next to him. But every moment I got to think about my kids. Like, nigga, what? Like, subscribe, and comment, nigga. We'll see y'all episode 12. This is You Heard That New podcast. We out of here, and we fucking crazy.
We out of here.